Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at a new Paula Young wig by the name of Evelyn, and this is what she looks like. And I have her in the color Vanilla Swirl. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. Today we have a young lady by the name of Evelyn. And this is her right here. I apologize, I don't have a catalog picture for her. I don't know why, but I can't find one. Anyway, so we've got one from the computer and she comes in the color Vanilla Swirl, which is a really popular color. Highlighted blonde, tapers down to from a cool blonde to a warm blonde underneath with brown roots. So I am really excited to try her. She is a fairly new addition. This is fall 2023. And let me see what it says a little bit about her. Okay. Graduated razor layers throughout and subtly flicked ends. Oh, there's that word, flicked. We like that word, don't we? Gives the sassy mid-length shag wig enviable texture and movement. The flirty center parted curtain bangs set off the eyes, and the full sides beautifully frame the face and neck, giving the effortless silhouette a feminine finish that you will love. We love her already, don't we? Okay, well, I am very excited to get this young lady out of the box. Here she is. All her numbers, and that number right here is for Vanilla Swirl. So let's go ahead and get her out of the box. Okay, here she is. Now, if I wasn't thinking right, well, here's a blooper. That color is in the Silvery Moon color. I thought I had her, and I do have her. I've got her in Silvery Moon and in well, yeah, okay. Silvery Moon and Vanilla Swirl. So let me take out the Vanilla Swirl. I was going to say, that sure looks awful silvery for being Vanilla Swirl. It just, I didn't realize I had ordered both of them. Okay, so here we go. We'll put them side by side. You'll be able to tell the difference, won't you? Okay, anyway, nobody's perfect, right? Least of all me. Okay, so this is Silvery Moon, and this is Vanilla Swirl. So you can really tell the difference, can't you? Yes, you can. And so Silvery Moon is an SF color, which is a salon shaded color, brighter around the face, tapering down into a darker nape. And of course, our Vanilla Swirl does exactly that same thing, only with a little bit more platinum and warmth. There's cool platinum on the top, and it goes to a little bit warmer around the nape. Let's go ahead, and what we'll do is we'll start with the Silvery Moon and we'll finish with the Vanilla Swirl, okay? But let's look at their cap construction first. All right, the top is an open cap construction with open wefts on the right and left of center, which has some closed lace and a little bit of permatease in there at the crown. So that really helps with profile, appearance, and also with styling. We have a really nice wide velveteen band up front. We've got a row of the hair curtains stitched onto the underside of that front cap. And the cap is very thin at the edge right there. So you don't get that really rounded, abrupt edge from the front of the cap, so it looks a little bit more realistic. We have open ear tabs with metal stays on the right and left. We have an extended closed nape, as well as Velcro adjusters on the right and left, and it looks like plenty of those horizontal rows stitched onto the elastic that makes it nice and comfortable. Alrighty, so she doesn't have a lot of permatease up here, but she does have some, and she also has a tendency to lay a little bit flatter. So you might be able to part your hair on one side or the other with this young lady and have it look the same. We've got a little bit of coverage from the permatease, but it's not so huge that you're getting just this big bulk on top. Well, I can't wait to try her on. And of course, we know that both wigs are going to have the same cap construction. So let's go ahead and do that. Before we do, and we will talk about her dimensions then, what I have on right now is Phoebe, and she's in the ginger color. And I already did a review on her, and I will put that little card up here so you can go straight to that review if you like. Okay, let's go ahead and try on Evelyn. Okay, this is Evelyn right out of the box. Oh my gosh, look at this. She's got a mid-length, kind of a razor cut bob, shaggy looking. She's got a side swept bang. And of course, this is the Silvery Moon. Now, I will tell you that it looks less silvery than it does salt and peppery to me. And it could just be this particular wig that I got. But if you're liking that salt and pepper look, this is a really easy to wear style. And if, like with my sideburns, oh, what a match. A perfect match. And I could wear her behind my ears. Oh, or I could cut bangs in her. Wow, how cool. All right, let me stop. All right, I'm going to just go do a spin around for you, okay? So we can take a look at the dimension or the length, and then we'll talk about the dimensions. Oh my goodness. Now I'm remembering, I did like the style, the potential for the styling, and I wanted something kind of mid-length so that I could wear it behind my ears and not have to worry about treating my sideburn area. So, okay, let's take a look. Even at the hairline, we have a pretty decent appearance for that hairline, even though it is not a lace front. It lays very nicely, very nicely. Got a little bit of a shag, but we've got this rounded. Uh-oh, my hearing aid just fell out. Let me get rid of that. There. But it looks kind of nice, doesn't it? A little bit like a very long Meg, right? Longer and around the front, it's a little more like a bob, and then a little flippy in the back. Now, let's see if we can't take a look at the dimensions of these young ladies, okay? So what we have, and I'll have to read it off the computer to you. All right, we have the front is 6 inches, the top is 6 inches, and the crown is 6 inches. The sides are 7.5, and that is just about perfect. I mean, 7.5, I know, because I've got an 8-inch front. 7.5 sides. The upper back is 6.5, and the nape is 4.5, and she weighs 2.6 ounces. So let's see, she also comes in about, I think it's 22 preferred hues, and then plus the vanilla swirl. So that's 23 different hues. And oh my gosh, this is a great easy care kind of a wig, isn't she? She can have a little bit of sideburns on the side. We can bring the bangs forward. Let's part it on the other side. And of course, if we chose to brush, we're going to get a little bit of extra height. We can do an extreme side bang. Make that kind of sculpt down towards your jawline. Maybe even let it sit back a little bit. Well, that's kind of cute, huh? A little bit of flip here. Now, if you didn't like this flip too much and you wanted it a little shorter so that it would be even with this, that would not be hard to trim. And that I think I wouldn't mind doing even for myself, just as something different and you know, still having a little bit of length, but not having too much. But oh goodness, yeah. And I probably would end up cutting the bangs myself, just to make sure that they, you know, have a little bit of coverage there. But what a cute, easygoing wig, right? She's got a little bit of height if you want it. Let's bring it all forward, okay? Bring it all forward and have the bangs come straight. Now I could go ahead and raise up my forehead a little bit to have the bangs just skim across the top. Maybe maybe just coming across. That would work. I could do that. Behind the ears. I know not everybody wants to wear their hair behind their ears. So let's see what that looks like in front. Almost a little like Florence Henderson from the Brady Bunch, right? We got a little longer here, bob up here. Okay.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Oh, heavens. Okay. Anyway, but this would also be good for a headband treatment, wouldn't it? I mean, we've got the ability to have some height up here and put a headband in. Let me go grab my boho. You know, this one seems to be my new favorite. But if we just set it right on top, oh, how cute is that, huh? With the right outfit. Oh, how fun. She is really cute, isn't she? All right, well, let's see. I'm going to wet her down a little bit. This is the Silvery Moon. We're going to see what she looks like being wet. Now, those layers here are a little bit on the long side, and so they're probably not going to give us the kind of definition that we would like, but she might give us a little bit of extra styling. And we'll just see what happens, okay? All right. So, spike that up a little bit more over here. Bring that up and over. Well, she does want to really dress up a little bit here, doesn't she? She really does a good job of giving me more volume and curl around the face. We can make sure our pretty earrings show. Oh, how fun. And then just a little bit of razor cutting along the neck. And this is Evelyn. Evelyn. She's fairly new for this fall. And I have to give a shout out to Kathy Herbert. Thank you so much for suggesting this. Hi, Kathy. So here you are with your Evelyn suggestion. Okay. All right. Let's try on the Vanilla Swirl. Okay. This is Vanilla Swirl. Isn't that a fun color? Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to tell you, the cap on both of these ladies fit really nicely. Very, very good. Comfortable, good fit around. Let's take a look. I have about average coverage on my sideburns on both sides. So probably, yeah, about the same on both sides. Although it does feel like it covers me a little bit better. I don't know why, it just comes forward a little bit more. But oh, cute. Oh, I love this. I just think this is so cute. Oh my gosh. Yes, now on this one, it looks like I can comb her under a little bit more. And almost like the length at the nape on the Silvery Moon one is just a little too long, and I could very easily just go and snip some of that off and make it a little bit more short like this one. Do you guys like the shorter one or the longer one? Yeah, you talk about that. Tell me what you think. And then of course this comes down.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, this is what she looks like all the way around. A fun, oh, this is a great one for fall. If you want a little bit more hair than what you've been wearing for summertime, this just might be the answer for you. And of course, you could play up the bangs. You don't have to make bangs. You can make them go off to the side. You've got big sideburns here. Wear them behind your ears or in front of your ears or over your ears. Just lots of cute. And look at the coloring, how it goes to this dark shading. Isn't that nice? Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm keeping these girls. This is really fun. I love this style. Okay, so we parted her on my left. Let's part her on my right. See what happens. Now this young lady, her bangs want to do something just a little bit different. And I would venture to say that she's probably maybe a ½ inch shorter at least everywhere than the Silvery Moon one. Yeah, and so she's behaving just a tad differently. And I have to say that I like the way this one fits a little bit better, or at least the length of the style. So I might just take my scissors and just go around the whole wig and trim it. And if you wanted to have your hairdresser do that, just about a 1/2 inch would be, if you ended up with one that was a little bit longer than what this appears to be. So we can play her down for a little more casual look. Make sure she stays nice and flat. We can add bangs. We don't have to add bangs. We can just make her very, very casual for the day, shake and go. If you cut the bangs into her, then you wouldn't ever have to worry about trying to make them go off to the side and stay there. And then that would just take care of the bangs. Or you can just leave them to themselves and just wear her like this. Isn't that great? Well, I just am so excited about this. This is Evelyn. And like I said, she comes in the 22 preferred hue, Paula Young hues, and then plus this vanilla swirl. You're going to have to decide for yourself if this is something that you want to try. But I'd say she's great, especially for coming fall. What a fun. And of course, in any of the colors that are available, she would be a great addition to anyone's wig wardrobe. So, okay, well, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope this was fun. Thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube world. And don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps me a lot. And so you guys have a good week. We will see you next time on Coco's Hair Solutions. Bye-bye.